బాగున్నారా? సో తెలుగు కొంచెం వచ్చా?
కొంచెం.
ఓకే. అండ్ ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే బొమ్మల కొలువు ఆ పేరు వినగానే ఏమని గుర్తొస్తుంది అంటే ఓకే ఇది ఒక నేటివిటీ లేకపోతే ఏదైనా పల్లెటూరుకి సంబంధించిన స్టోరీ అనుకుంటాం. బట్ ట్రైలర్ ఓపెన్ చేయగానే ఆల్మోస్ట్ థ్రిల్లింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అనమాట. సో కనెక్షన్ ఏంటి ఈ పేరుకి, టైటిల్ పేరుకి అండ్ సినిమాకి కనెక్షన్ ఏంటి?
So Bommala Koluvu, as you know, it's about dolls, and the film, like you said, it's an action thriller, and there is a lot of mystery and drama around it. But the doll connect is a very thin line in the film, so I can't reveal what the doll connect is.
Okay.
But they are a very important and integral part of the plot.
అంటే మాకు అర్థమైందంటే ఆ బొమ్మలు గర్ల్స్ అని అర్థమైంది. సో ఇస్ ఇట్ ట్రూ ఆర్
however you take it? When you watch the film, you know, it's your imagination.
Okay. So first Subbu garu ee kada cheppinappudu how was your feeling? Ante how did you take up this story?
I loved it because it happened during the lockdown actually. First peak during the pandemic when it hit. And at that point in time nobody was working, but when I got the script, it was a very different genre for me because in Tamil I had done VIP, Raghuvar and B.Tech in Telugu. And then I did another love film, a romantic film. And then this was very different. This was a drama, very raw, rugged character for me. So very different character, and I immediately said okay because.
So మీరు ఎలా వచ్చారు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లోకి?
Actually ఈ time లో when the film came, ఆ సమయంలో నేను till that time it was all romantic genre. You know, it was all, the whole movies I done was, you know, in a romantic whatever concept. కానీ ఈ మూవీలో ఆ స్క్రిప్ట్ చాలా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉంది కదా. ఇది థ్రిల్లర్ తర్వాత ఇట్స్ సైకాలజికల్ థ్రిల్లర్. సో ఇట్ వాస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ మై విష్ లిస్ట్ టు డూ సచ్ అ ఫిల్మ్. సో వెన్ ఇట్ కేమ్ అండ్ ఐ హర్డ్ ద స్క్రిప్ట్ ఐ వాస్ లైక్ యా, సో మేబీ ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ వాట్ ఐ వాంట్. సో అది ఒక బిగ్ రీజన్ ఫర్ సేయింగ్ yes to this film.
సో మీ ఇద్దరికి ఏ జోనర్ అంటే ఎక్కువ ఇష్టం?
Thriller drama.
Thriller drama. Okay, thriller. What about you?
Psychological thriller.
Same. That means you're doing your favorite thing.
Yeah, thrillers. Thriller in
thriller.
general is a common favorite.
Yeah. Something which keeps us
But
you know?
with Bommala Koluvu, inside the thriller, there is also a psychological side to it. There is also a mystery side to it, and there is also a romantic angle to it.
Romantic kuda undi.
Yeah. So it's
complete package kada.
It's a thriller in all genres.
So what about the message? Are you giving any message from this film to audience or no?
Yeah, there is a small message in it. Well, because we obviously shot during the pandemic also, and there is a COVID touch, and yeah, when you watch the film, you'll know what it is about. Because again, it's a very thin line.
Yeah.
If I tell you what that is, that becomes the plot. So the message is that.
So Telugulo idi first movie iddariki.
Yeah.
లేదు నాకు ఇది నాది I think
fourth movie. Oh, good. And meek ela anpistundi about the Telugu audience receiving and all these things?
Great. They're very warm, very hospitable, and I had a great time shooting in Hyderabad. And I've realized language is not a barrier for cinema. When you love, when you're passionate about acting or films, especially today in Indian cinema, language is not a barrier. All people just love watching cinema, and they celebrate cinema, they celebrate art, they celebrate actors. So, and Hyderabad has been great. I love shooting here.
And usual ga release ki mundu roju mindset ela untadi iddadi edaina mee movie, not only this.
నేను
ఆ రోజు night what is your thought process?
Don't even ask. Like the you know that butterflies you have, I think it's very constant till the time you don't see yourself. Actually even once the movie is released, you still have those things, you know. Okay. You want to see ki andarki, you know, how did they like it, nachinda leda, like did they like it, you know, and what are they going to speak about the film, did they like your acting. చాలా
సో అమ్మాయిలంటేనే క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటాయి. సో ఇదైతే ఇంకా ఈ ముందు రోజు అయితే ఇంకా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇంకా డబుల్ అవుతాయి. సో వాట్ అబౌట్ యూ?
I don't think about it much because the result is obviously up to the audience. Audience are God in cinema terms. They are the ones who are deciding everything. So good or bad, take it in the positive stride. If it's good, pat on the back, do better next time. If it's bad, it's a learning experience. So yeah.
సో లెర్నింగ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అన్నారు కాబట్టి ధనుష్ గారితో యాక్ట్ చేశారు మీరు యాజ్ ఏ బ్రదర్గా. సో తన నుంచి ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు? వాట్ డిడ్ యూ లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ హిమ్? మాకు చూస్తేనే వీ కెన్ లెర్న్ సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ అనిపిస్తుంది యాక్టింగ్ వైజ్. సో దగ్గరుండి ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు?
I think working with him is one of the best classes I could have gotten in my life because you don't need a film with him. I think working even for 2-3 days, we're just sitting on set and watching him perform, that teaches a lot to you. So I think it's a blessing that I got that as my first film, and there's so much that I've learned just by watching him.
ఓకే సో మీకు ఎక్కడ ఈజీ అనిపించింది తెలుగులా లేకపోతే యూఆర్ మలయాళీ సో సో ఏ ఇండస్ట్రీ మీకు ఈజీగా అనిపిస్తుంది వర్క్ చేయడానికి? టఫ్ క్వశ్చన్.
లేదు టఫ్ లేదు, ఇది ఐ హావ్ నాట్ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ ద మలయాళం ఇండస్ట్రీ. సో కానీ ఇది లైక్ ద ఓన్లీ ఇండస్ట్రీ ఐ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, అండ్ ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ అమంగ్ ఆల్ ఇన్ ఎవ్రీ సింగిల్ మ్యాటర్. So obviously this is the way I'm, this is the field I'm growing in. So I think Telugu industry is something which I'll always appreciate and always love.
సో ఎవరైనా లైక్ హీరో అవ్వాలి అని వస్తారనమాట. సో హీరోకి తమ్ముడు క్యారెక్టర్ చేసినప్పుడు వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ అంటే ఏమనుకున్నారు? మేబీ ఇలానే నెక్స్ట్ ఫిలిమ్స్లో కూడా ఇలాంటి క్యారెక్టర్ రోల్సే వస్తాయి ఎలాగా అని ఏమైనా అనుకున్నారా, లేకపోతే నో ఇట్ ఇస్ అ గుడ్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అనుకున్నారా?
No, it's only about the opportunity. I've always looked only for good characters. Everybody wants to be a hero someday. Everybody wants to see themselves on the big screen, shine and all that. But I think it's slow steps, learning steps. You take one step at a time and look for good opportunities, good characters, and if you let such good opportunities slip, then it's your bad. So it's only about the good characters and opportunities at that time.
సో మీరు కూడా అంతేనే ఓన్లీ హీరోయిన్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటున్నారా, లేకపోతే ఎనీ కైండ్ ఆఫ్?
లేదు, ఆ క్యారెక్టర్లో చాలా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ కావాలి. ఇన్ ద సెన్స్ దే హ్యాస్ టు బి సంథింగ్, ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ అ స్మాల్ క్యారెక్టర్, దట్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు హ్యావ్ సమ్ వెయిట్.
ఓకే,
అర్థమైందా? లైక్ కొంచెం అది కావాలి, లైక్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు హ్యావ్ సమ్ వెయిట్ ఇన్ ద స్టోరీ. లేదు, దెర్ ఇస్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ అ స్క్రీన్ స్పేస్, ఆర్ ఇస్ ఇట్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్, ఇస్ ఇట్ లైక్ 20 minutes, is it like 10 minutes, 5 minutes? It has to have that impact. Actually, it's on you. If you are going to justify that particular role, you are going to deliver it. Even if it's 5 minutes of screen space, you're going to kill it.
Definitely. And ఒక్క డైలాగ్ తో కూడా ఫేమస్ అయిన వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. They'll get only one dialogue in the movie,
but still
they'll become
so adding to that, like she said, even if it's there only for 5 minutes, if audience appreciate you for that 5 minutes, and if the director thinks only you can pull off that role, that means more than having screen space in the film.
Yes, definitely.
The director's trust is very important. If he says only you can do it, that itself is a big confidence booster for us.
సో ఈ మూవీలో ఇద్దరు కలిసి వర్క్ చేశారు కాబట్టి, సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెల్ అబౌట్ హిమ్, వాట్ ఈస్ హీ, అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెల్ అబౌట్ హర్. ఎలా అనిపించింది మీకు?
You start.
Okay, so honestly speaking, ee movie lo na experience was actually, it was not just like a movie, because the cast and crew we had was, we all were like very good friends, very thick friends. And Asamilo, like, I think the bonding we all shared was which I never shared with anyone in my experience. So about Rishi M. Chapali, he's a way. Okay, so when I first met him, Rishi, yeah, chalo, introvert guy. He was very shy, not shy. I don't know, M. Chapali, shy, konjam introvert, and he was like minding his own thing, in a decent manner. I was like, okay, we'll talk. And I thought, okay, let's, because even I have that a bit of an introvert thing. I think tarvata I went to him, and then we started speaking, and then we became nice friends, and yeah. What shall I say about more?
So చూస్తేనే అర్థమవుతుంది, he's like reserved kind of
That's
person.
the right
but
word.
like,
I am
yeah,
very
reserved, yeah.
Very
but like once you get to know him, it's like good. I mean, he's nice.
మీరైతే ఇంట్రోవర్ట్ కాదు, I guess.
Yeah, she's not. I was just going to say that.
Yeah. So you want to tell?
One word, extrovert, enough. Done, sealed. I'm very reserved, and when the shoot was happening, normally, not just this film, even in Tamil when I was working, every film, in general, I'm a very reserved person. I have very few close circles, small friends. Otherwise, I just like being in my own space. So first 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and the 5th day she came, she said like, you don't talk to anyone? She was like, straight on the face.
Okay.
So she opened up and I was like, no, I am very reserved. And then slowly we started gelling, we became friends. And then yeah. And then she's not stopped talking. She's still talking.
కానీ ఈ ఇండస్ట్రీలో అంత రిజర్వ్డ్గా ఉండడం, లైక్ వీ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ కాంటాక్ట్స్, దట్స్ హౌ విల్ గెట్ అన్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కదా. సో హౌ ఆర్ యూ కోపింగ్ అప్ దాట్ విత్ యువర్ ఓన్ క్యారెక్టర్?
No, definitely. I don't think being reserved has got anything to do with looking for opportunities. When the time is right, when it matters, we still go out, we look for opportunities, we talk to directors, we talk to producers. But when it comes to a social space or interacting with people in general on a daily basis, I prefer being quiet, I prefer being reserved. I generally don't talk too much outside. But when it comes to work, obviously, yeah, that effort you'll have to put in, that I do.
Okay, so what is the very happiest thing you love to do?
The happiest thing?
Apart from movies.
Yeah.
If I'm not acting, I like watching films.
Oh. Okay. What about you?
Me, I like, I like a lot of things, but if you ask, I would prefer to do cooking. I don't know, yeah, it's cooking. Okay, yeah.
Cooking.
Yes,
Wow,
it's
that's
cooking.
great. So after 5
Happiest, sorry, but happiest moment for me is me screaming in the theater for my favorite stars. That is my happiest moment,
That
truly.
is everyone's, I think, because
Like, as much as I want to see myself on the screen, someday somebody else screaming for me, but my personal favorite, happiest moment for me is when I scream for Rajni sir or Chiranjeevi garu or Pawan Kalyan garu. And I watch all their films in Chennai. I'm a first day for show person, so that will be my
happiest
Yeah.
thing. So after 5 years, మీరు మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా చూసుకోవాలి అనుకుంటున్నారు? After 5 years, where do you want to go?
I don't know. Like I said, I take it one step at a time. I don't look too much into the future. Right now, next week, Bommala Koluvu is releasing. So please go watch it in theaters on the 22nd of April. Most important. So yeah, we'll see after next Friday. Take it as it comes.
I'm asking about 5 years of future plan. He's just telling the next
5 years down the
year.
line, I will be in cinema.
Okay.
I don't know where I'll be at that stage because it's not for me to decide. Like I said, audience are gods. They will decide. But for now, next Friday, April 22nd.
And what is your highest goal? Okay, if you have reached that goal in movie industry, okay, I'm aramse I can be yeah, I have done my job.
No,
Ek
no.
satisfaction wala hota hai na, that one.
But actually being very honest, there is nothing called satisfaction. What happens that even when you reach that place, to maintain that place, you have to work actually more hard than your work,
Yeah.
to come till that place. So adi relaxation, adi phase asamu ledu. I think you have to work, you have to put in 100 times more. So that you sustain or you go more further than you have achieved.
అండ్ డైరెక్టర్ ఎంత స్ట్రిక్ట్గా ఉండి ఎంత ఏమంటారు చాలా పర్ఫెక్ట్గా ఉంటే మూవీ అంత బాగా వస్తుంది అని అంటూ ఉంటారు. సో సుబ్బు గారి గురించి ఏం చెప్తారు?
Subbu garu is a perfectionist, but he's not at all strict. He conveys everything in the sweetest way possible. In fact, you can't even, if I am reserved, Subbu garu, even if he's talking on the mic, you can't hear him speaking. That's how soft he is.
Very soft.
And even if he
soft-spoken.
wants one more, he'll come to a ear and he'll just be like, Rishi, kottika back. And he'll go back. So even the unit can't hear it. That's how soft he is. He's not at all strict. He's like, how do I put it? He's like one of these teenage school kids who likes making short films. No, he's that kind of a guy on set.
ఓకే. అండ్ మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది సుబ్బు గారితో వర్క్ చేయడం?
నాకు సో డైరెక్టర్ సార్ ఈజ్ ఏం చెప్పాలి, జస్ట్ లైక్ Rishi said, he said he's soft spoken. So when you work with people who are soft spoken, you tend to be more relaxed. If they're strict, no, I
Stress
see,
feel
it's not
అవుతుంది.
with, yeah, చాలా stress feel అవుతుంది. అరే చాలా stress feel. Mine is like, I don't know about others, but నాకు అది ఉంది. Even if you are strict with me or if you're shouting, I might get a bit dull,
Tensed.
so అది నాకు ఒక డ్రాబ్యాక్ ఉంది. కానీ విత్ సర్ ఐ థింక్ దేర్ వాజ్ నథింగ్ లైక్ దాట్. హీ వాజ్ వెరీ కామ్, వెరీ స్వీట్. ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ యూ మేక్ మిస్టేక్స్, హీ'd come, he'd softly tell you this is his characters, and you simply chill, super chill.
The good thing about Subbu garu is he'll give you your space to perform.
Yeah.
Okay.
So certain scenes he'll tell you this is how he wants it, but most of the time he'll just give you the
Leave
gist
up
and
to you.
he'll just give you the space to perform. So maybe you can do better than what he imagined.
Yes.
And if that is not okay, then he'll tell you what he wants. But otherwise, he just gives you your space, which is great for any actor because that is when you know when you can tap your own potential, how much you can do.
అండ్ మూవీస్లో టేక్స్ అనేది వెరీ కామన్. టేక్స్ తీసుకుంటుంటాం 1, 2, 3. సో ఎన్ని టేక్స్, హైయెస్ట్ టేక్స్ ఎవరైనా ఇద్దరులో ఎవరు ఎక్కువ తీసుకున్నారు? ఏ సీన్కి ఎక్కువ కష్టపడాల్సి వచ్చింది
ఈ మూవీలో ఆర్ ఇన్ జనరల్?
ఇన్ దిస్ మూవీ.
ఈ మూవీలో
లేదంటే సింగిల్ టేక్లో ఓకే
మోస్ట్లీ నాకు అది ఒక అది ఉంది దట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ మోర్ దెన్ 2 takes maximum, so then I'll get stressed myself. నాకు ఒక అది ఉంది that people are getting they might be getting angry, even though it shouldn't be a thing to matter to an actor, but అది నాకు ఉంది I want to finish that thing within 2 takes in a best way possible. So I make sure that it doesn't go beyond 1 or 2 takes.
I don't think we've gone.
Yeah,
multiple
actually I
takes.
think we did
Because
pretty
suddenly
good.
I just can't remember. Everything will be maximum 2-3 takes normal.
Max.
We've not gone multiple takes for any particular scene like that.
Yeah.
ఏదైనా గుర్తుండిపోయిన ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? యూ కెన్ చెరిష్
చాలా ఉంది టు సే చాలా ఉంది అది పర్టికులర్లీ ఏం లేదు
particularly what I cherish is I think the entire process of this film.
Yeah.
The people, the cast, the crew, and the entire process of this film is what I'll take back very strongly from Hyderabad back to Chennai.
Okay. So Telugu movies next ఏమైనా lineup లో ఉన్నాయా? After this release చూస్తాం అనుకుంటున్నారా?
No, I've actually heard a few scripts from Telugu and I'm waiting to do that. Very exciting, and like I said, I just love the people of Hyderabad and I love the food here, I love the hospitality here. I love filmmakers here because it's they're very, very fast over here, extremely fast. The working pattern is slightly different from back there, and I really enjoy working here. So I'm looking forward to starting something soon.
మీకు ఏమైనా ఫ్యూచర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
ఉంది యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ జస్ట్ కంప్లీటెడ్ వన్ మోర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇప్పుడు ఐ థింక్ 1 week బిఫోర్ సో అది ఐ థింక్ ఆఫ్టర్ 5 months విల్ రిలీజ్ సో ఇప్పుడు ఐ థింక్ 2 ఉంది లైక్ 2 are still on the
రెండు ఉన్నాయి
ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నాయి ఫర్ ద రిలీజ్
ఓకే సో ఓవరాల్గా బొమ్మల కొలువు గురించి ఏం చెప్తారు? వాట్ కెన్ ఆడియన్స్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ అండ్ కమ్ దట్ థ్రిల్ ఫీలింగ్ ఏంటి?
They can definitely expect an edge of the seat thriller. That is cliched, which everybody says, but that is the truth. They can expect that. At the same time, they can expect a lot of shocks in the film, a lot of twists in the film, a lot of drama in the film. So yeah, there are thriller is one genre, but there are sub-genres under thriller, and this film covers everything.
అండ్ బీజిఎం కూడా చాలా బాగుంది, అంటే భయం వేస్తుంది అనమాట. సో ఇట్ గివ్స్ దట్ ఇంపాక్ట్ వాట్ ఎవర్. సో ఏంటి మీకు ఎలా అనిపించింది ఆ బీజిఎం ఏంటి? జస్ట్
I've actually been a big fan of Praveen Lakaraju. I've seen some of his earlier films, and I loved his song Emo Emo. And then he has a beautiful song in this film as well, which Aniruddha's song. And BGM has come out really well. He's worked really, really hard on bringing out the thrill and the emotion of what was needed in the film. And where it has to be subtle, it's very subtle. Where it has to give you a shock, there are some thrilling moments.
And like generally, like BGM, aim chepali. BGM is one of the most important thing actually of a film. So Adhi, it has to be in that perfection because that is what give that impact to the audience. Or else if it's the same manner, there'll be no impact at all, right?
అండ్ కరెక్ట్. అండ్ మూవీ మేకింగ్లో ట్రైలర్ చూసినప్పుడు చాలా క్వాలిటీ అనేది చాలా చాలా బాగా వచ్చింది. మూవీ మేకింగ్లో క్వాలిటీ రావాలి అంటే ప్రొడక్షన్ వాల్యూస్ అనేది ఇట్ షుడ్ బి వెరీ గుడ్ అనమాట. సో ప్రొడక్షన్ వాల్యూస్ చాలా బాగా ఉన్నాయని అనిపించింది. వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు సే అబౌట్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్స్కి అండ్ డైరెక్టర్స్కి ఎప్పుడు టగ్ ఆఫ్ వార్ నడుస్తుంది, ఈ మూవీలో ఎలా ఉంది?
And Swami sir has been of great support to this film. Even before the film started actually, right from the day I spoke to Swami sir, he's been a very, more than a producer, I think his passion for cinema, he doesn't look at himself as a producer. He looks at himself as another part of the film, not like the boss at all. So there's so much passion for him when it comes to filmmaking, and thanks to Swami sir, it's coming out in the theatres on 22nd, and I really have to thank him for it. Yeah.
And మీకు తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీలో నచ్చిన ఫేవరెట్ యాక్టర్ ఎవరు? అంటే ఎవరితో యాక్ట్ చేయాలి, ఎవరికైనా ఒక క్రష్
ఉంది? అది చాలా ఉంది, కానీ
చాలా మంది
ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఇఫ్ యూ ఐ థింక్ 3 days బ్యాక్ నేను ఇప్పుడు RRR చూసాను. సో ఓ గాడ్, ఐ మీన్ I think I'm a big fan of Ram Charan sir now. So yes, if you give me an opportunity, I would love to work with him.
రామ్ చరణ్ గారు. అండ్ ఏ లాంగ్వేజ్లో చూసారు మీరు RRR? తెలుగులోనే చూసారా? వావ్, సూపర్.
అది ఒరిజినల్ కదా, సో వన్స్ యూ వాచ్ ద ఒరిజినల్ ఫిల్మ్ అది అత్త ఇంపాక్ట్, దెన్ ఓన్లీ విల్ గెట్ ద థింగ్.
సో యూ కెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఆల్ ద డైలాగ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. యా, ఓకే. సో మీకు నచ్చిన సీన్ ఏంటిది RRRలో?
నచ్చిన సీనా?
యు మీన్ లైక్ యా, సీన్ ఎనీథింగ్.
like lines anta I don't remember, but like one
lines,
scene is like
nachina scene, you just explain that, no need of terms.
Okay, that's like the last did you watch RRR?
Yeah.
The last scene you have, when that Ram Charan is coming from that fire ka thing in that Ram structure.
Okay.
It gives you goosebumps. Not even kidding, it gives you goosebumps. That scene is like good.
Meer chusara? Like no, not yet. Watch it today. You have to.
Yeah, interviews.
Time, I think he's very busy.
Yeah.
ఓకే తెలుగు మీకు ఫుల్గా అర్థమవుతుందా తెలుగు?
I understand Telugu. Speaking is, like I said, this film we completed a year ago, and I'm coming back to Hyderabad after 1 year, so it's a little here and there. I just need to brush up my Telugu.
Okay.
Next time in manchi Telugu maatladanu, promise.
So ఒకవేళ if anyone have given you a chance to be invisible, what do you want to do? Where you want to go? It's a routine question, but I want to know.
If I'm invisible,
what do you want to do?
nobody will know.
That's why we are asking.
Why would you know? That's the reason I want to be invisible.
That is why we are asking. If you are invisible, what
If you know what I'm going to do, then I don't need to be invisible, no.
Wow,
It's like RGV tricky questions and all. So what about it? Don't tell the same.
I'm actually thinking what to say because I never thought of
Usually
doing
girls jump into ice cream shop or chocolate
Oh no,
shop.
I'm not among those people. What can I do? Oh God. See, you should prepare to come. Oh, I don't know. What will you do?
She's the anchor. She's asking you questions.
I'll prepare the question, not the answer actually.
Oh my God, this question.
Maybe I go to some other country like Paris or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Then I'll go to Greece probably. Yeah. 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 Let's keep it there.
Okay. So దేవుడు ప్రత్యక్షం అయితే what వరం మీరు కోరుకుంటారు? What do you want to ask about?
Nothing. Just keep everybody happy. Keep the world peaceful.
Oh my God. I'll ask for myself.
If everybody is happy, you'll also be happy, you know.
Okay. What do you want to ask? That also
says that.
So you're not prepared for these questions.
Yeah, like how will I prepare for these questions? Yes.
ఓకే సో ఓవరాల్గా బొమ్మల కొలువు అంటే ట్రైలర్ చూస్తే బాగా నచ్చింది యాక్చువల్గా మూవీ కూడా చాలా బాగుంటుంది అండ్ చాలామందికి థ్రిల్లర్ సస్పెన్స్ థ్రిల్లర్ ఎవ్రీవన్ లైక్స్ ఇట్ ఈవెన్ మై ఫేవరెట్ ఇస్ క్రైమ్ సస్పెన్స్ సో ఎవ్రీవన్ విల్ లవ్ ఇట్ సో వెరీ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ అండ్ ప్రయర్గా కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ ఇట్ గోనా బీ లైక్
Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.